Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. This is Rock Your Soul, and I am Cheryl. Today's message is going to be focused around taking a step forward and tapping into your inner wisdom and getting out of your head. So let's begin. So the first card I pulled today was the wisdom card, the owl. I love this card. It's beautiful. And, you know, what we've been talking about is a lot of new beginnings, right? And what I see on this card is the lush green tree in the background and the calmness of the lake or body of water below this eagle. So something tells me that you are already starting to think about what it is you want going forward in life. And you have the wisdom and the knowledge and the experience to fly forward. I feel like a lot's going to happen in spring for you. Seeds have already been planted. Things are starting to grow for you. So the angel card I pulled was take a step, which is perfect. I put action behind my goals every single day. Okay, so what this angel card is asking you to do is to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, they are supporting you and leading you in the right direction. Accept their help. Enjoy this moment in life. We got as a shadow work card, divine juggling. Okay, master different aspects of yourself, both light and dark, progress, inner harmony. Okay, there's also a bird on this card. So you have the owl and you have this bird, which is, I believe, some type of crow, right? So birds to me are definitely a sign that you are being guided and protected, okay? But also in the divine juggling card, it could be that you are overthinking situations, that you are trying to handle too many things at once. And with divine juggling coming in and taking a step, and the wisdom card coming in, this is telling me that you need to really focus on what you choose to focus on, what you want to focus on. Sometimes we really take on way too much, right? And right now they're asking you to take a step back so that you could take a step forward. Get your thoughts in order. Also, don't overthink things. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the experience that will help you move forward. I pulled some tarot cards, and the first card I pulled that they want you to focus on is positive movement forward. So again, this is very similar to what? Taking a step, right? Using your wisdom. This is a beautiful card. I mean, there's another bird on this card, by the way. This bird, it does definitely represent spirit moving you forward towards the sun, right? Towards lighter days, calmer waters. Okay, so they really want you to focus on what your journey is and how you could take steps to have that positive movement forward. Okay. The second card I pulled was temptation. So temptation is really basically the devil card in traditional tarot. So, you know, what I see here is that some of you have dreams, you have goals, you want to work towards something, right? The temptation here is that you will push away the key that's going to make you happy. Okay, the temptation is staying in a hard place because it feels easier. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Staying in a hard place because it feels easier in the moment, right? So that hard place, what is it that you want to accomplish in the next chapter of your life? So let's just say, for instance, you really want to find a new job. You really hate your job, right? You're underpaid, you're overworked, it's not fulfilling for you. And so in your mind's eye, you really want to sail towards this new job, right? But what happens is life happens, right? So if you're a working parent and you have kids and you have other responsibilities and you have bills to pay, maybe it feels easier to stay in a job you hate right now or a job that's not paying you enough. What Spirit's asking you to do is step out of that comfort zone, okay, and go after what you want. Do not be tempted to stay in a place of complacency because it feels easier. Same with anything else, health goals, any type of goal for self-love even, right? So whatever that key is that's going to help propel you into the future, into the next step, into the next area of your life, they really want you to take time to think about that and tap into your wisdom. Okay, your action and advice is firm foundation. I'm sorry about reaching over like that. Okay, firm foundation. Okay, so some of you, just have to start somewhere. Okay, so this guy is built, he's ready to climb this mountain. He's worked at it for a long time. He's ready to climb. Okay, so some of you just need to start building the foundation to get to that next chapter. So going back to the job opportunity thing, maybe it's just starting to update your resume. Maybe it's starting to reach out to contacts. Maybe it's going on to LinkedIn and seeing what opportunities are out there. Maybe it's going back to school. Maybe it's taking a course. So whatever this is for you to start building this foundation, you should definitely do that, especially since it comes under the angel card that says take a step. It does not have to be a big step. It has to be a building of something. Now, the 2 tarot cards I pulled between positive movement and temptation, the first one is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Because this comes between positive movement and temptation, okay? And the 10 of Pentacles is really like the epitome of success, stability, health, happiness, wealth, whatever it is that you're looking at, right? To bring you this joyous moment, this feeling of contentment, right? Came in reverse, which tells me because it's between the, again, positive movement and temptation, the only person that could stand in the way of getting what you want is you, okay? It's your lack of belief that you can do it or your lack of action, okay? So again, with any reversal in the deck, especially positive ones, what Spirit wants you to do is turn that around, okay? And really work, okay? Action, believe, trust, move forward, tap into your wisdom. Okay, now between temptation and firm foundation is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And now, remember at the beginning of the reading, we were talking about the tree with the owl and how I feel like spring is coming in and any seeds you plant now will grow. I see roots hanging off of this pentacle, right? These hands are dirty, so they're planting something, right? Now, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse to me means that if you are not careful, you will miss opportunities, okay? Seeds that you are planting will grow, but you need to be patient. You need to really build the foundation. You need to take steps daily. You need to really keep that hope alive. You need to nurture your garden. So be very mindful as we go into this next phase that you are meant for good things. You are meant for a new beginning. You are meant for some type of change, okay? But it really is up to you to take that step, that action of taking that first step. Now, as the angel number of the day, I did pull card 0220. So zeros, 22. Zeros are about unlimited, like, potential. The possibilities are endless, right? 2s are about balance and harmony, okay? And the thing that's interesting about, again, that card with balance and harmony is that we got divine juggling back here, right? So it's about getting things into balance as well, okay? So act on your idea. So definitely, again, tapping into your wisdom, taking steps forward, building a foundation, positive movement forward. There is something in your mind right now that you would like to act on. What Spirit's asking you to do is take a realistic and practical approach, right, to your goals. Trust in divine timing. Allow those roots to plant and grow, right? Ambition, cooperation, and discipline, okay? So if you set out to do something and you take steps every single day, okay, you will get to where you want to go. I promise you. This is loud and clear and coming in very strongly from your guides. You have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. Okay, let's say that again. Anything in this new place, right? You can reach new heights, much like this guy, right? Who's going to climb this mountain with no shirt on. That mountain looks cool. Like, I really feel like he should wear a shirt, but whatever. Okay. You can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern. So be on the lookout for 2s, 0s, the number 22 especially. Okay, so, oh, there you go. So you should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You see these roots? What you plant will grow. And what does Pentacles represent in the tarot, in case you don't know? Health, wealth, success, stability, okay? So what you plant will grow. You are about to experience a spectacular ascent. Well, that's spectacular. So, again, you know, the only thing that can stop you in this next chapter is you. Do not be tempted to go backwards. Do not be tempted to push away that key to what you want because it's easier in the moment, or it feels easier, or it feels too hard, or it feels like it's never going to change. It will change, okay? So going back to take a step, okay? You need to let go of any doubt and fear and step out of your comfort zone. Your angels are supporting you and leading you in the right direction. So you should accept their help and enjoy this moment in life. Yeah, so it's about enjoying life too, right? Like, none of this should be that heavy, okay? Whatever it is you want to do should be fun. Have fun with it. Okay, get creative. Again, if it's a new job and you're doing your resume, you know, maybe go on different sites to get motivated on how to write the best resume, and enjoy the process and get excited about the opportunities out there. If it's about losing weight, you know, maybe join a Zumba class, maybe just, you know, start dancing in your living room to burn off some extra calories. Have fun with it, okay? With this wisdom card, you know, you are meant to fly forward, okay? This owl is not sitting on a branch, okay, like many owl cards are, right? A lot of times we see owls sitting still, thinking, because they're full of wisdom. This owl, with its wisdom, is actually in flight, okay? So you have the experience. You have the knowledge. You know how to take that next step, how to start building that foundation, okay? So you truly need to really stay focused on that goal in order to move forward. Stop overthinking. Divine juggling, right? Divine juggling, right? So master yourself, okay? Both light and dark. So what is the dark? What is the light? The light is the stuff that motivates us, that makes us happy, that brings us that harmony. The dark parts of us can bring us down, bring us back. And a lot of times it's your ego trying to protect you. That's when the temptation comes in, because again, sometimes, you know, your inner consciousness will say, oh, it is too hard and scary to find a new job. Let's, excuse me, let's just stay where we're at. Okay, so again, it's, you know, confronting, why do you have that fear? Why do you have that worry? You know, how do you let that go? How do you trust in yourself to fly forward? Well, you trust yourself because you're being guided and protected, and you know, okay, from this reading today, that if you keep a positive attitude, if you take steps towards your goals, and you make positive strides forward every day, you are going to reach the place you want to reach. That's how you know. It's trusting, it's believing, it's acting on your ideas. You know, every single card here is telling you to act on your ideas, to plant those seeds, to believe in yourself, that you have the benefit of good fortune, using your wise judgment, your wisdom. You can do anything, okay? So just trust and believe that you can, okay? So this is the message for today, okay? Is getting out of your own way, taking a step forward, really prioritizing your thoughts to be in a positive direction that's going to move you forward. Don't allow old behaviors, thoughts, and thought patterns to drag you back, okay? If you want to work at something, start building that foundation, little steps at a time. Okay, so at this point, I want everybody to pause, okay, because it's a lot of information coming in, right? 3 deep breaths in. white light. Clear your mind. Breathe in white light. Peace, calm, joy, openness, clarity. White light in. Hold it. Gray light out. Gray light. Okay, that gray that you're pushing out, that's your stress, that's your fear, that's worry, that's anger, resentment. Push it out. Okay, I want you to do that 2 more times. In, white light, out, worry. In, happiness, clarity, stability, open mind. Out, stress, worry, disappointment. Okay, now that we all have a grounded, open mind, we can look at these cards again and know what we need to do to step forward. Your homework today, I like to give it a little homework, is to take out your phone or take out a notepad or wherever you can write something down. I want you to set one goal for today. Okay, one goal to take a step towards what you want next. And if it is a new job, maybe that goal is to just put on your calendar what date this week, preferably, or as soon as possible, you're going to review or start your resume. Or maybe it's, I'm going to update my LinkedIn profile or reach out to a contact. If it's health related, maybe it's your one step forward, your one positive movement forward would be, I am going to drink more water starting today. And then as soon as we get off this, down a cup of water. Like very simple, small steps will lead to big action forward. Okay. And then when you accomplish those goals, I want you to do another one towards your overall goal. I want you to keep this going as long as you can. So I would love for you to share with me in the comments, what is your small goal for at least today? Okay, if you have bigger goals, great. I'm not telling you to write a list of 20 impossible things to accomplish. One small step forward. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I really hope you got something out of this message. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Leave me comments if there's something you want me to read on. But basically, I meditate and pull a message from Spirit daily. So whatever it is I'm called to read and tell you is what I'm telling you. Affirmation will be pinned in the comments. And I hope that you guys have a great day and rock your soul.